Well, welcome back to an episode of Just My Thoughts.
What's up, everybody? I've been on social media lately and I've seen a lot about classics. Now, I'm not talking about Illmatic, 36 Chambers, Midnight Marauders, Reasonable Doubt, stuff like that. Nah. I'm talking about by these new niggas. And the thing that's crazy is if an album comes out at midnight, by 12:15, you calling it a classic? Now let's talk about what a classic is. The term classic in hip hop is any song or album that separates itself from the bunch. So you mean to tell me Little Baby and Lil Durk separate themselves from all the other music that's coming out right now? No slight on them, because I fuck with Little Baby. But I mean, let's be honest. Why is every album that comes out now, a instant classic? You remember when we had to like sit with albums, play it over and over and over again? Even years later, you play some Wu-Tang albums and you catch stuff that maybe you didn't catch years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand how these people are saying stuff is classic. Now, all right, you got J. Cole. He just came out with an album, The Off Season. Dope, dope, dope album. Am I going to call it a classic? Hell nah. Lloyd Banks just came out with a banger. Am I going to call it a classic? Hell nah. For an album to be a classic, it has to have replay value, right? And you got to sit with it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm noticing. A lot of these artists nowadays are more concerned with quantity over quality. Oh, I got to keep my name out there. Let's keep on, like Nicki Minaj, let's keep on releasing the same album over and over and over again. I think it's more about getting your streaming numbers up, getting paid. And you know, these young niggas nowadays, these young artists are smart. Because they dumb their music down so much that of course these simple-minded young niggas is gonna call it a classic. But like I said, a classic in hip hop is, let me read it again, a song or an album that separates itself from the bunch. If all these niggas are sounding the same nowadays, how is it a classic? You know what I'm saying? Now, not taking anything away from these young artists, right? They do what they do. When we was growing up, when I was growing up, the biggest thing was a drug dealer, right? Oh, I was selling this, I was selling dope, I was selling this, I was selling that. Now, everybody is a drug addict. I get that. I get it. I get it. I get it. But my thing is, why doesn't any music nowadays have replay value? Some of it does, but the music that people are calling classic nowadays doesn't have any replay value. I love Nas, but when was the last time anybody went back and listened to King's Disease? I listened to it a couple of times, but I had to go back. There's earlier music. So, ladies and gentlemen, what is a album that you have listened to that have came out in the last couple of years that you can literally call a classic? I'm talking about the Source 5 Mics classic. Go ahead, let me know below, guys. I mean, there's not too many classic albums that come out anymore. Good albums, even great albums. But classics, I don't know. But y'all let me know what you think below. I'm out.
Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And until then,